Here's a bold statement to kick things off. Ethiopia's audacious dream of harnessing the Nile's power is now a reality, but the ripple effects of this achievement are anything but simple. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, GERD, Africa's largest hydroelectric project, is more than just concrete and turbines. It's a symbol of pride, a spark for debate, and a lifeline for millions. But here's where it gets controversial. Downstream nations, particularly Egypt, see it as a threat to their water security. And this is the part most people miss. The dam's story is as much about the people who built it as it is about the energy it will generate. Let's dive in. In 2012, a young mechanical engineer named Moges Yeshiwas arrived at a remote site in western Ethiopia. The sheer scale of the construction site was staggering. Hundreds of workers toiled in harsh conditions, carving out the foundations of what would become a 1.78-kilometer-long, 145-meter-high marvel. By the time the dam was completed, it had created Lake Negat, a reservoir so vast it could be called the dawn of Ethiopia's energy future. For Moges, then 27, this wasn't just a job, it became a mission. I came for experience, but I ended up feeling like the dam was my child, he recalls. Over the years, he faced grueling 12-hour shifts, 45 degrees Celsius heat, and months away from his family. Yet, he insists, the pride of contributing to a national transformation made it all worthwhile. But the Gerd isn't just about engineering feats. It's a testament to collective sacrifice. Millions of Ethiopians, from nurses to farmers, chipped in through government bonds and donation drives. Kiros Asfa, a nurse from conflict-torn Tigray, bought over 100 bonds despite the chaos. I wanted to honor Meles Zenawi's call for unity, he says, referring to the late prime minister who championed the project. Even during the Civil War, when banking services collapsed, Kiros found ways to contribute. His motivation? A belief that this dam would light up his country and his home. And that's exactly what Ethiopia hopes for. At full capacity, the Gerd will generate 5,100 megawatts, enough to electrify tens of millions of homes. Yet Minister Habtamu Ifeda admits the work isn't done. Nearly half of Ethiopia's 135 million people still live in the dark, relying on kerosene lamps and firewood. Getanesh Gabiso, a farmer in rural Hawassa, knows this struggle all too well. Her family's health is at risk from smoke-filled nights, and her dream is simple. I just want to see light in my house. The Gerd could make that possible, but only if the power grid expands to reach villages like hers. So, what does this mean for the region? Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed called the dam a greatest achievement in the history of the black race, a bold claim that sparks questions. Is this national pride justified, or does it risk inflaming tensions with Egypt? The Nile, after all, is a shared resource, and Ethiopia's control over its flow has already strained diplomatic ties. As the turbines roar to life, the world watches to see if this project will unite or divide. And here's a thought-provoking question for you. Will the Gerd's promise of energy and progress outweigh the shadows of conflict it casts? Share your views. We want to hear if you see this as a beacon of hope or a flashpoint for crisis.